In the stillness of a shadow-laden room where time seems to halt and the air thickens with anticipation, exists a boundary, a thin, quivering line between the palpable world and realms unfathomable. This is the eerie domain of Alex, a man ensnared in a chilling dance with the spectral and the unknown. His journey into the abyss, where life flirts dangerously with the void of death, invites us to explore the profound depths of fear, mystery, and the human spirit's relentless quest for redemption. Alex's life spiraled into the uncanny swiftly after a seemingly mundane car accident. One moment life was ordinary, the next he was a passenger on a spectral voyage, his very existence questioned by those he once trusted. This was no ordinary recovery, it was a plunge into the depths of the inexplicable. The accident left more than just physical scars. It opened a doorway, one that Alex crossed without knowing. Each episode pulled him further away from reality, each return a little less certain. The boundary between life and death blurred, his existence marked by the eerie ticking of an unseen clock. Doctors were perplexed, their brows furrowed in scientific skepticism. Alex, however, knew the truth of his torment. It was real, palpable, and terrifyingly consistent. The shadows didn't just dance, they whispered, pulling him into their cold embrace time and time again. Each episode dragged Alex deeper into a labyrinth of shadows, his encounters with the unknown growing more vivid and terrifying. The kitchen one moment, a desolate wasteland the next. Each transition left him gasping for breath, his reality fracturing a little more each time. The wasteland was barren, filled with the echoes of lost souls. Shadowy figures loomed, their silent watch unnerving. Elsewhere, a forest encircled him, trees like gnarled sentinels, branches reaching out like the fingers of the forgotten dead. These were no mere dreams, they were glimpses of a nightmare realm, hauntingly real. Friends recoiled, their understanding strained by Alex's tales. Loneliness crept in like a cold mist, his social circle diminishing as his episodes increased. Fear became his constant companion, its icy grip tightening with each slip into the eerie void that claimed him unpredictably. Desperation led Alex to the dusty corners of ancient libraries, his hands trembling as they traced the spines of forgotten books. He delved into arcane knowledge, seeking explanations in the occult, folklore, and tales of old. It was a frantic, frenzied quest fueled by the terror of his experiences. In the dim light of a secluded library, a tome nearly crumbled under his touch. It spoke of souls trapped in limbo, their stories chillingly similar to his. The text whispered of rituals and confrontations with dark entities, a path fraught with danger but possibly leading to salvation. Armed with this knowledge, Alex prepared for the most perilous night of his life. Candles flickered as he etched symbols into the floor of his living room, each line a silent plea for answers. The chant began, a tremulous voice in the darkness calling out to the forces that held his fate. As Alex's incantations filled the air, reality thinned. The chill of the void crept into his apartment, shadows deepening, coalescing into forms both terrible and indistinct. The boundary wavered, then broke. Alex was pulled into the abyss, his heart a drumbeat against the silence of the void. The void was vast, an expanse of darkness alive with whispered threats. Shadowy entities circled, their forms fleeting yet fraught with malevolence. At the heart of this darkness, a figure emerged, its presence commanding yet coldly detached. "You are bound," it spoke, the voice a meld of echoes from a forgotten past. "A curse lies upon your blood, a debt of betrayal unpaid." The revelation struck Alex like a physical blow, his family's dark legacy suddenly cast in a new ominous light. Rumors of a cursed lineage had always flitted around family gatherings like uneasy specters. Alex had listened, half in disbelief, to hushed tales of misfortune and shadow. Now, confronted with the spectral embodiment of his family's past, the stories took on a dire significance. Refusal to perpetuate the cycle of sacrifice was his immediate response. There must be another way, he declared, defiance lighting his eyes. The shadows recoiled, their forms wavering at the strength of his conviction. Determined to break the chains of his haunted heritage without further sacrifices, Alex embarked on a new quest, a path that would lead him to the very edges of reality and back, in search of redemption that would cleanse his bloodline and restore his peace. The episodes intensified, each journey into the afterlife revealing landscapes more harrowing than the last. A city of twisted structures, silent specters wandering its streets, a sky weeping red, each vision a puzzle piece in the grim tapestry of his curse. In his quest, Alex encountered whispers of the Gatekeeper, a being of immense power dwelling at the threshold of realms. It was said that the Gatekeeper held the keys to many mysteries, including the breaking of curses. With nothing left to lose, Alex sought the elusive entity, his resolve hardening with every chilling venture. Finally, under a moon that hung heavy and foreboding, Alex chanted the ancient words that would summon the Gatekeeper. The wind rose, a howling herald of the power he invoked, and from the shadows stepped a figure, its eyes starlight, its presence an overwhelming echo of eternity. The Gatekeeper's voice, though soft, filled the space with authority. To sever the chains of curse, confront the spirit of your ancestor, it intoned, handing Alex a mirror rimmed with silver, age darkened yet clear. This mirror will guide you to him. With the mirror as his guide, Alex stepped once more into the breach. The glass rippled like water under his gaze, the world beyond twisting into a forest cloaked in perpetual twilight. Each step was a battle, the ground beneath fraught with unseen perils. He wandered, lost and alone, until the forest gave way to a clearing dominated by an ancient tree. Beneath its boughs knelt a figure, its aura saturated with sorrow and remorse. "I am your ancestor," it confessed, the words a weight of centuries. "I bear the guilt of betrayal," the spirit continued, its form shimmering with the pain of ages past. "To mend the rift, forgiveness must be sought and given." The air around them thickened with the gravity of the moment, history's eyes upon them. Alex, heart aching with the burden of generations, forgave. "I release you," he proclaimed, his voice resonant with the power of release, "and I ask for forgiveness in return, for myself and for those who come after." A light surged, washing over the clearing, the tree, the spirits, the curse lifted, visible as a shadow fleeing before the dawn. Alex felt the chains break, a liberation profound and complete. Alex awoke, the first rays of dawn painting his room with hues of hope. The oppressive weight that had clouded his existence was gone, lifted along with the curse that had haunted his bloodline. He was free, truly free, for the first time in his life. Reflections on his journey flooded him, each terrifying step, each moment of despair, countered by newfound strength and resolve. He understood now the true power of facing one's darkest fears, of confronting the past to forge a brighter future. As the sun climbed higher, Alex felt a peace he had never known. The shadows that had once commanded his life now lay silent, their power over him broken. He had traversed the darkest paths of human experience and emerged into the light, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Alex's story was more than a personal victory. It was a generational triumph. The curse that had plagued his ancestors, weaving through their lives like a dark thread, had finally been cut. He pondered the lives of those who had come before, their struggles and hidden pains now brought to light. His path had reshaped not only his future, but also redefined the past. His actions had altered the fabric of his family's narrative, turning tales of caution into legends of redemption. The legacy of the cursed had transformed into a legacy of the liberated. As he contemplated the broader implications of his journey, Alex realized the power of individual actions to effect profound changes, not just in one's own life, but across generations. His story was a beacon for those who might also struggle under unseen burdens, a message of hope and the possibility of renewal. The toll on Alex's psyche throughout his ordeal was immense. Each episode, each venture into the spectral realms, tested the limits of his mental and emotional resilience. Yet it was this very resilience that saw him through, that turned his darkest moments into opportunities for growth. Psychologists might attribute his experiences to trauma-induced hallucinations, but for Alex, the reality of his encounters was undeniable. His journey highlighted the intricate dance between mind and spirit, the psychological battles waged within the broader war against his curse. His story serves as a profound exploration of how individuals navigate trauma, confront their deepest fears, and emerge transformed. It is a testament to the strength that lies within, ready to be summoned in the face of the unimaginable. Throughout his ordeal, Alex found guidance in the myths and legends of old. These stories, passed down through the ages, provided not only comfort but also crucial clues that led to his liberation. They bridged the gap between the past and the present, between the known and the mysterious. The relevance of these ancient narratives in Alex's modern struggle underscores the enduring power of folklore to shape human understanding of the supernatural. These tales, while fantastical, carry kernels of truth about the human condition, our fears, our battles, and our triumphs. In exploring these connections, Alex's story enriches our appreciation for folklore as a living, breathing element of human culture, continually evolving yet always reflecting the core of our collective psyche. Alex's journey into the supernatural realm speaks to a universal narrative, the eternal human quest to understand the unknown. His story is a microcosm of humanity's broader interaction with the mysterious forces of life and death, reflecting our perennial fascination with what lies beyond the tangible world. This exploration is not just about fear, it's about the pursuit of knowledge, the overcoming of barriers, and the profound connections we forge with the past, with the unseen, and with each other. It reveals the depth of the human spirit, capable of facing the darkest nights and emerging into the light. Alex's experiences invite us to reflect on our own encounters with the unknown, encouraging us to consider how we can confront our fears and uncertainties with courage and curiosity. In the final analysis, Between Worlds, Alex's haunting journey is more than a tale of supernatural encounters. It is a story of human resilience, a narrative that intertwines the threads of fear, courage, and redemption into a tapestry of profound truth. Alex's journey through the spectral realms, his confrontation with ancestral curses, and his ultimate victory illuminate the indomitable nature of the human spirit. This story, a blend of myth and reality, fear and bravery, reminds us that even in the darkest moments there exists a light that not only illuminates, but also liberates. Alex's odyssey from darkness to enlightenment encourages us all to seek our light, to confront our shadows, and to emerge as he did, triumphant and transformed. In the heart of every shadow lies the potential for light, and in every ending there is a promise of a new beginning. Remember Alex's journey and let it inspire you to face your own darkness with the beacon of hope firmly in hand.